Okay, so I've got my mat loaded with a piece of cardstock on it. I'm going to go to retrieve data from Canvas Workspace and wait for that file that I sent over to appear. I'm going to use the background scan icon and press start. This is going to scan my map into the machine and pick up where my design is. You can see I've already got my pen tool preloaded with a thin tip red Sharpie marker. There's my design on screen, so I'm going to say OK, select and draw. So now, because I assigned the draw and the fill lines in Canvas Workspace, the machine is going to start drawing my word thank you onto my white piece of cardstock, and you can see it here kind of jiggling backwards and forwards. That's the pen tool filling in all the individual letters of my word thank you for me. So it's just going to carry on doing that all the way through every letter, and it's going to fill in this word for me so that when it's actually finished, this will look as if it's a hand stamped image. So that's now finished, and you can see it's drawn it out. I'm going to click OK on the screen, and then this time I'm going to say cut where it says please select, and I'm going to press start. And again, because I assigned the cut and draw lines in Canvas Workspace, it knows that I now want to cut the shape. So I've just changed out the pen tool for my regular standard blade, and the ScanNCut is now going to cut that shape out for me. So that's how quickly this is. So that's completely finished now. So I'm just going to take it over to my craft desk and show you how it looks. So I'm just going to remove the waste, and you can see the shape that I created in Canvas Workspace around my text. And here is the text all completely filled in, so it looks as though it's been hand stamped. So keep watching and I'll show you how I created the design in Canvas Workspace. Okay, so this is just very quickly how I made the thank you in Canvas Workspace for computer. So I've got the program opened here, and I'm just going to very quickly show you what I did. So basically I came over to the text icon, and by using the Canvas Workspace for computer, I'm able to use the fonts that I've got installed already on my computer. If you use Canvas Workspace online, you're just restricted to the fonts that are in the online version. So I've selected text, I'm going to left click on the page, and I'm going to type thank you and hit enter. Now I'm going to go up to the top of the page, and I'm going to scroll down and choose my font, which is Watermelon. Then from here, with this selected, I'm going to come up to the top, and where it says fill, I'm going to choose a colour to fill it with. So I'm just choosing red just so that you can hopefully see it better on the screen. It doesn't matter that the line colour is black, because at the end of the day you're just going to draw this with a pen colour of your choice anyway. The next thing I need to do is come up to where it says cut, and I need to assign this as a draw, because I want the ScanNCut machine to draw it with a pen and fill it with a colour of my choosing. Then from here I wanted to put a shape around the outside of it, so I'm going to go over to the edit menu, and you can see here that it's like nearly 5 inches wide, and I didn't want it that wide. I can't remember the exact size I did it, but I think I did it around about 3 inches, maybe just over, I'm not sure. So that's 3.2, and then I want to make it about 1/2 inch or so in height. So I'm just dragging on the middle box here just to adjust the height. I'll try and zoom in a bit more so you can see it. So there's my word that's set as a draw line, filled, and is just nearly 3¼ inches wide by about 1/2 inch high. So I wanted to put a shape around it. So I came down here to the basic shapes. If you look at the icon on the top, it's got a circle and a triangle. That's your basic shapes. And then I scroll down and I'm trying to remember which one I used. I used this one here. Okay. So I'm going to bring that on. I'm going to hold the shift key down and to the left. And then I positioned it over my word. And then I selected the blue dot that's in the middle of this shape, and that exposes the nodes. I didn't want this angular shape to be this deep, so I dragged it out until it was, you know, a bit shallower. Then left clicked on the page to deselect, and then I dragged the bottom up. Now, one thing I did do, I wanted to have a little bit more room on the left hand side so that I could punch a hole with my crocodile and, you know, possibly tie this to a package. So now I'm going to select them both and I'm going to come down to the icon over here under a line that says middle, and that just centers the thank you in the middle height wise of this shape. Now, if I click on the shape again, you'll see this is assigned as a cut line, and that's what I want. So I want the ScanNCut to draw the words thank you for me, and then when it's finished drawing, I wanted it to cut. So all as I did from here was selected both, right click and made them a group, and I just positioned them in the top left hand corner of my mat. It doesn't matter where you put them. I just kind of tend to put things up there. And then from here, all as I did, I went up to the very, very top of my computer screen, next to where it says Brother Canvas Workspace, and I clicked File. I came down to Export/Transfer FCM file, because that's what we've made. And I chose Transfer FCM file via the internet and sent that over to my ScanNCut machine. And that's what you saw me retrieving at the beginning. So that's how I made the file from start to finish. So I hope that was helpful. So here's the finished project. I hope you found it helpful. Please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.